Hello and welcome back to your Out of the Park Baseball 2023 save with the Colorado Rockies, and in this episode we're going to be going through the entire 2028 season. And then in the next episode we're going to be doing the playoffs, if we make it, because for some reason we're expected to finish in the wild card. San Diego Padres are apparently very good, unsurprising to people who have watched this series. They've been pretty good. Dodgers expected to be only 4 games above 500. Giants exactly 500. So we're in a stacked division. We're in probably the best division in the league. Yeah, best division in the league. The best team in the league and the most average team, or most average, like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know what the word would be for it. The highest average win total. There we go. Or at least prediction-wise. So what we're going to do in the first part of this is make a bunch of roster moves. I don't know who they want starting. Alright, so it's going to be the same starting five as last year, besides for Jacob Lopez, which means we have to trade away a bunch of pitchers. Yeah, I'm going to trade away Lugo. We just need younger players in the system. Never mind, I'm not going to trade away Lugo. I'm sure he has option years left. England, I'm sure, has option years. Stadler, you can go down. Oh, he's a Rule 5 draft pick. Then Walter Ford will go down and pitch as a starter in the minors. And then batters is where I think we could get some value in trades. We do need a new starting catcher. I hear you. We're gonna go out and look for that guy now. It's about time he gets his chance as a backup, but Ade Amador is gonna go down. Same thing with Chorio, he's gonna go down. Same thing with Gabe White. And then we just need to find a catcher. Oh. Give me Jacob Stallings, I guess. Oh, never mind, we don't have the money for Jacob Stallings. Imagine that, not having the money for fucking Jacob Stallings. Salary. Catcher defense is a 65. Search all leagues. MJ Melendez. Braxton Fulford Alright, Braxton Fulford. Tony Robles is never going to hit. Braxton Fulford is never going to be a guy. For MJ Melendez is going to be our starting catcher for this season. He can hit a little bit and he can field really well. Where's MJ? And then we just send Lestrez. I'm going to give a chance to. So Cal Raleigh and Jaden Melendez will have to leave and make room for MJ Melendez and another pitcher, so you can bring Walter Ford right back up. There we go. Go like this. David Delph is our backup infielder. Same thing with Nasim Nunez. 1 through 9, it's Freeman, Correa, Veen, Otani, Kim, M, Ta, Montgomery, Melendez, who? And then against lefties, it's Freeman, Correa, Otani, M, Veen, Ta, Montgomery, Melendez, and Hu. So, let's just get into the season. Major trade alert. We're trading the number 10 prospect in baseball, Juan Enriquez. Oops, we are trading the number 10 prospect, Juan Enriquez. He hasn't performed in rookie ball for 2 years, so I thought maybe he was just bored, bumped him up to A ball, and in 9 games, he has been absolutely awful. BABIP's been really low, but, like, he's been awful. Hughes out for a couple months, so I need a new center fielder, and I found this guy, Sergio Mojica. Looks like he can be a good enough hitter, and his fielding is going to be insane. High work ethic, which means he's going to develop that bat really well. Dutkanich the fourth. I think this is a real life guy. I don't think that would be a name that is game generated. But he's got 2+ pitches, got good movement, which is good in cores, and he's pitched really well in the minors his entire career. Ricardo Cabrera, he's kind of just a second base prospect. He's going to hit for high average. Not going to strike out a lot. Or not going to strike out a lot. But the home run in the eye is a question mark. Luke Anderson, everything about this guy is a question mark, but he's just a throw-in. And then Ricky Valenzuela, a guy who should be something in our bullpen if he can just get rid of that. Just get rid of the changeup, man. Just stop throwing it. So yeah, that's going to be that trade. We get rid of Enriquez, but we bring in 4 guys who I think can be major league prospects, and the other guy. So that means that what's his name will come up to the Luke Anderson will go to AAA. He'll go to AAA. He'll go to AAA. Where are the other guys? Did it turn him into a starting pitcher or something? Because I know he can't start. I bet you that's what it did. I bet you it turned him into a starting pitcher. Cabrera. You're going up to AA. And then Mojica, it turned you into a starting pitcher. I knew it. You're going to be a center fielder. And you were not going to be a two-way player. Alright, good. There we go. So he's a left-handed hitter. Better against righties than he is against lefties. Gonna be a great defensive center fielder. And I'm excited for the new era of Sergio Mojica as our new center fielder for the next probably 8 to 10 years. So, yeah, let's just get into the next month. We're back for the end of the month. For the end of April, Jack Flaherty was the top starter. Pitched really well. His R WAR is better than his WAR though, so sorry if you heard that. My cat is punching the microphone. What's it called? Jack Flaherty won pitcher of the month. BABIP super low, expect that to come back up, but only allowing 1.5 home runs per 9, less than a hit per 9. That just, I mean, very good. Obviously, it's good for any pitcher. Allowing only 2.4 walks per 9 and striking out 9 per 9. FIPS 4.3. It's pretty good. It's exactly what he got last season. And then Nelvis Ochoa has been the best rookie in the National League this season, and probably one of the better closers with a 3.19 FIP. So that leaves us 19-9. Benny Montgomery's been insane. Zach Veen's been insane. Wei-Guo Ta, been good. He's been good. Correa's been good with the glove, but he's also been hitting a little better, are a little worse than he has been in previous seasons. The fragile thing is kind of worrying me, but he does have a player opt out after the season, which I think he will take. So this was probably the last season of Carlos Correa in Colorado. Logan Webb's been really good. In only, what is that, 6 starts? Yeah. Otani's been alright. Reed's been really good, but he's got that back stiffness injury, but it doesn't influence his throwing at all, so I'm not going to change it. Lopez, how is Mojica doing? Mojica is hitting awful. Well, how's the glove? It's not very good. I mean, he's only been here for like a week. Melendez has been good. We'll give him time. We'll give him time. Shohei's been very bad this season. Only hitting 236 with the average, but the slugging percentage is high. Only 5 home runs though, but that's kind of skewed by the fact that Zach Fien's on. I say that like only that many home runs, but Zach Fien's on pace for 64, so that makes it seem a little bit lower than what it normally looks like. So let's just get into the end of the month. So we won Best Batter and Best Pitcher in the league here. Wago Ota wins the Batter of the Month award. Let's see his batting stats, or batting splits. May, 177 WRC+, is kind of all you need to see. Jack Flaherty, another great month from him. He's on track for a 5.9 WAR and an 8.5 R WAR. ERA is probably way higher. His FIP's below 1, or his WHIP is below 1, which is absurd. He's on track to pitch 280 innings. That's insane. On track for 289 strikeouts. If he gets anywhere close to that, he's Jesus Christ. I mean, literally. Let's see here. Webb tossed a shutout. Wago Ota got 5 hits in a game. Jesus, that's such a cheap contract. So that leaves us 37 and 19. Veen's been our best hitter. Wago Ota's second. Montgomery third. Flaherty, Fried, and Webb, our top 3 starters right there, obviously. Ochoa's got 12 saves already. He's on track for, what is that, 35? That's pretty good. Babbitt's super high, so he's getting pretty unlucky. Our bullpen is the 7th best, but our pitching WAR is first. First in pretty much every batting stat besides for home runs, stolen bases, and base running. First in runs scored, first in runs against. I mean, that's all you can really ask for. First in zone rating, first in errors, and that's largely due to Melendez playing Delph at third right now because Donkey is out for a while. Veen's good in left. Correa's the best shortstop in the game. Freeman's second base is very high. We have a really good defensive team. Benny Montgomery, of course, along with his bat, he's an insanely good glove. I never really thought about putting him in center, but it could work. He could play some center, and then we could bring up another bat. But the problem is, we don't have another bat. Like long term, that could be Alex Rodriguez's spot. But right now, he's too far away. Yeah, you're just a third baseman, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't want to ruin your pipe dream of becoming a starting pitcher in the future, but you're not that guy. Do we have any, like, outfielders in the minor league system? Like, I can't play any defense. We have this guy who could play center for us in a pinch. Who knows? What is your corner outfield ratings like? 24. No, thank you. What about you, Chorio? You can play some right. I'd like you in left, though. Let's see. Is there anybody here who I could put in right that I would feel comfortable with? Zach McKinstry's just an average hitter. He's not an improvement. Gavin Luck's not going to be a good enough fielder. Stephen Kwan I love in real life, but he's not a great fielder either. Let's see. Prospects only. Defensive 55 in right field. And we need more home runs, so 60 power. Dave Ayala. I think he could be really good in Coors for a season. Let's see, what do you want for this guy? If I throw an Adael Amador, you'll think about it, or you'll take it for Emmanuel Rodriguez too. Word. That means I can get rid of Hugh. Well, not get rid of, but I'll send down Marin. Oh, I can't. Alright, I'll send down Hugh. Montgomery goes to center. And then our new guy goes to right, Christian Franklin. Cool. Word. Yeah, Delph at third right now, unfortunately, but he's probably the best defensive third baseman in the history of third base. So, he might win a Gold Glove in like 60 appearances. So, let's just get into the next month. Alright, we're back here. Obviously not signing anybody international free agents, because we do not have the money for it. Here, I mean, this is just stuff. This guy's improving a lot. He looks really good. Dutkanich. I'm going to try and get rid of some of my guys from the AAA that I just don't see having a future with us, like Jackson Chorio. If I could package together him and like Reynaldo Lopez, like if we could get a prospect for that, Christian Woods. Tony Carvajal, yes please. Howard Monroe, not really. Not my cup of tea. Again, these guys with just like awful pitches, like they're gonna try and throw these pitches in game, and they're just gonna get smashed on them. Like these pitchers are just not going to play in the major leagues. They're not going to play in any division, but they just keep trying to throw them. So yeah, I'm just going to trade away for Carvajal. I don't like Chorio because he can't defend, and our DH is Shohei Ohtani. So, and then Reynaldo Lopez is 34. Pretty simple. So we're going to bring Tony Carvajal for this. He's going to come and slot straight in to our AAA bullpen. Yeah, just put him in AAA. Alright, now I'm trying to trade away Alberto Pacheco and Jesus Aguilar. And nobody wants them. Alright. So that'll probably be it for the trades then, if nobody else wants anybody else. That'll probably be it. This guy's raking in AA, but he doesn't have the ratings to send him out to AAA yet. Yeah, that's really it. let's just get into the draft. I'm only going to do like the first like 5 rounds because the draft really doesn't matter at this stage. We have our championship window. Obviously it matters, but not as much as it did in the early parts of the series. Alright. Tony comes back from injury. Put him on there. And then we're just gonna get into the all-star teams. See who we got. All-star game rosters. We got Jacob Lopez, nice. He's a free agent this year. Shohei Ohtani, nice. Wego Ta, Tyler Freeman, Carlos Correa, Benny Montgomery, Zach Veen. We had like pretty much everybody on our team. His fielding, he's got a positive zone rating. That's all you can really ask for from him. Arm, obviously, it's Benny Montgomery. He's got the arm. So yeah, let's just get into the first year player draft. Acuna Jr. wins. I mean, he's done everything this except for win an MVP in this series. First year player draft. Start draft. Let's see here. Can play defense. Can play a little bit of defense. Cannot play a little bit of defense. Cannot play a little bit of defense. Cannot play a little bit of defense. It's basically just picking someone. You can play corner outfield, so I'm going to pick you. You're still here. You're still here for some reason. You can play really good second base, but you have no work ethic. BJ Birdsong's going to be a really good defensive backup. Alex Gonzalez and there's 2 pitchers. Let's get some starters in here. Dylan Atkins, hope, just pray that that third pitch pans out. And yeah, that'll be off for the draft. I don't really hold a big preference on the guys that I draft anyways, because it almost seems like every time I draft somebody, it doesn't matter who I draft. They're just gonna, like, it's either way about it. I'd rather trade for somebody than draft guys and have them come on my team. But this does mean that Manuel Marine can go down. Donkey M can come back. Dokanovic can go down. Logan Wood can come back. And then Ohtani. Has he pitched a AAA yet? He has. He's going to get 1 start back and then going to go straight down, or just going to get sent back to the, what is it called? Sent back to, what team are you from? You're going to get sent back to the Cincinnati Reds, and Ohtani will come back. There you go. They're moving Wisniewski up there. Putting Ohtani in long relief. I disagree. His ratings have taken a tumble, but he still has 5 good pitches. So. And Byron Fried. No, Jacob Lopez is an all-star this season. Give him the job back. There we go. And then we'll get into the trade deadline. We're back. We didn't make any trades, obviously. all of these guys signed for their bonus offers. Boykota's improving, Melinda's improving, his eye's improving, which is really important. Yeah, the Diamondbacks are running us close. I don't know what they're doing. They have the 7th best runs against and 6th best runs scored. They're just getting really lucky, I think. They're terrible defensively. High pitching war, low batting war. They're just having a really good season from Blake Walston, who looks like he was a real Diamondbacks prospect. Heitor Tokar is having an alright season. A waivers guy from the Astros organization. And then good seasons from Brian Ramos, Chris Felder, who looks absurd. Really just... Are they playing him at second base? They are. Interesting. And Jose Ramos, who is just a guy. They're just getting really lucky this season, to be honest. They got Wilmer Flores. What is he, like 38 now? 36. Yeah, they're just getting really lucky. Jason Savacool. What a great name. But yeah, they're just getting really lucky. They have a great closer in Luis Mendoza. I mean, yeah, that is a great closer. He looks really good. He's got a wipeout slider. So I don't know how they're really running us close, but they are running us close. We got Ohtani and right now. Him at DH so that we could have David Delph's defensive absolute stupidity. At third, he's just so good at third. Like you can't not play him. So I was going to actually look to lock him up for a long-term extension. But we don't really have the money for this. Like we just have zero money, bro. We'll give him an extension in the off season when Correa calls out of his deal. So yeah, that's how it's looking right now. Let's get into roster expansion. We're back. Expiring personnel. Let's see here. I'm gonna bring all these guys back, obviously. Our bench coach has won a World Series with us. Jerome de Groot, the Belgian, comes back. Joey DeMonte will come back. Obviously, you have a 286 average this season. It'd be stupid not to bring him back. Their base coach, Naz Kadov, he's been with us. No, he hasn't actually been with us. He was a pitching coach. Interesting. At a minor league team, and then I'll bring these guys back if they look good. This guy looks really good. He might actually be an bench coach after the first guy retires. So yeah, roster expansion. Who are we calling up? Obviously, Dutkanich. Should we give Matazak a chance? You could probably go A+ ball right now. Who do we want to call up? Well, first I should probably explain that Boykota's injured right now. He's going to be back in 2 to 3 weeks, so he'll be back before the playoffs. He wasn't tracked for a 7 more season, though, which is unfortunate that got cut short. Don't know if he's still going to be eligible for the batting title, only playing 100. He's probably only going to play like 120, 130 games. But who would bring up for batters? I guess Manuel Marine will be fine. Not going to change anything lineup-wise. Samuel Munoz is up right now, and he is raking in his first 8 games. But that 500 BABIP, you don't expect that to last that long. And then pitching wise, Dutkinich can just come into the bullpen. Shohei obviously not having the greatest season, but he is playing right field for us right now, which is good. He might just stay in right for the rest of his career. I might not make him a pitcher anymore. That might be the end of two-way Shohei Ohtani. Or we can just put him in the bullpen. Jacob Lopez probably deserves to be in there. Put Shohei into long relief. And yeah, Wisniewski finally gets a starting chance this season. After what seems like he's been with us for what? 8 years? For Elias Diaz. Elias Diaz he had a couple good seasons. Was an all-star in 2022 for New York. Pretty cool. 2024 MLB champion. Was that a wild card game MVP? I thought it was a World Series game MVP. I was like, holy crap. Go. What a career for Elias Diaz, though. But I feel like we got the better end of the deal with Wisniewski. He was a great reliever for us the past few seasons, and now he's finally getting a starting chance. Extreme ground baller. Got 5 solid pitches, 3 really good ones. And yeah. I also just realized I do not have a scout, do I? Oh no, I do. Why does it say I'm not? If I go here, oh, why is it on OSA? What the hell? All right, whatever. So let's just get into the end of the season and hope that we can finish above the Diamondbacks. And our starting right field, broke his bone in his elbow, so he's out for the next 8 months. That's unfortunate. That means we have to call up another player to play DH, which I just don't see here. There's a DH out here. Brent Rooker could be interesting. Ches McCormick maybe. I doubt it. Whatever. We'll just go into the end of the season. Wago Tosh should be back soon. Back in 2 weeks. All right. I mean, it's unfortunate to lose Ohtani that's probably a semi-career-ending injury. Veen's out for 3 weeks. That's not good. I'm not even gonna put him on the IL just in the hope he recovers well. Dave Dominguez we didn't sign, and Xavier Rojas we did not sign. All right. Go to the end of the regular season, and don't put him on the IL in the hopes that he comes back in time. That he gets one of those recovering well messages. As you can see here on the right side, Wago was having a really good season. He's going to win the batting title, I believe. Wisniewski, really happy playing for the Rockies. I mean, I'm happy having you here too, but like, I just don't have the money for that stuff. So go to the end of the regular season. Hope and pray we beat the Diamondbacks here in this series. And yeah, hope that Veen comes back. Here we are. We have the same record as last season. Disappointing as we lost, I think, the last 6 games in a row. But David Delph actually beat out Wago to the batting title here. Averaging .353. Insane. He's got a 5.1 WAR, best defensive third base season probably ever. Wago obviously, he came second in the batting title. Led the league in average once. I think that was his rookie season, 2026. That was his rookie season. Yes. Very good. I mean, he's incredible. Zach Veen, obviously very good as well. He is injured right now, but it's unknown, so he could be back literally any day now. Carlos Correa led us in WAR. He came back to have a pretty decent season at the plate and a great season with the glove. What does he have? Probably like a 20 zone rating, 23.8. That's absurd. David Delph there, of course. Anybody else here? How did Benny Montgomery do? He had a very good season. Obviously very good with the glove too. And then Fried was our best pitcher. Flaherty and Webb. Fried with an insane season. Ohtani didn't do very well. He was pretty average at both sides of the plate. Christopher Sanchez was probably our best reliever. Ochoa did decent. Hernandez was good. So yeah, in the next episode we're going to get into the postseason. And thank you for watching and goodbye.